Well, good morning and welcome back once again to Morning at NTV. My name is Idris Matu and this is Everyday Life Now, Beauty for Charity. I have guests in the studio who look more glamorous than I. You know, when you look at me, it's fairly looking bad. I have a guest, Jean Muchivi. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're Miss Uganda UK 2017-2018.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What did you have to do?
Well, I had to apply for the pageant, of course, and then on the run-up to the grand finale, there was 13 weeks of intensive rehearsals. Okay. That wasn't hard.
Rehearsing to look beautiful?
No. So they train us to walk, how to do the catwalk, how to smile, how to talk in front of people, and just how to have an elegant manner about yourself. So,
all right.
Yeah.
And I have Gladys Chotingire.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Welcome back to Uganda.
Thank you very much.
Do you still remember us?
That's why I'm here, Idris. I remember you very well.
All right. So tell us about Miss Uganda UK. What's the reason behind having a Miss Uganda UK?
Okay, so we have over 75,000 Ugandans in the UK, and we felt that our beauty, culture and descent needed to be carried on even though we're away from home, we're still Ugandans. So Miss Uganda UK gives an opportunity to the Ugandan community in the diaspora in the UK to come together still and still enhance or remind or bring back or teach our young girls who have been born in the UK what the Ugandan culture is, our descent and heritage. So that's the whole essence of Miss Uganda UK, empowering young women to be of relevance to their communities while
even away from home.
Even away from home, basically.
When did you start this?
I am actually, Miss Uganda UK has been running for a really long time. I contested in 2012, and after going through winning and doing and then seeing how it had impacted my life after my reign, I decided I wanted to work with the team. So I think it has been going since 2009. So, but JM Promotions has been promoting it since 2010. So from 2010, 11, 12 till now, it has been under JM Promotions, and that's the one that I'm working with now.
Jean, were you born in the UK?
Yes, I was.
How does it feel for you to participate in a Ugandan UK-based event?
To be honest, I was born in the UK, however, we are very involved in the things that happen within the Ugandan community in the UK. So I'm very used to being around Ugandans, which is nice because it's nice to be around your people, even though you're not in your homeland.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it feels good. I love being around Ugandans. It keeps
Muchivi,
me.
That's a Luganda name.
Yes, it is.
Do you speak any Luganda?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yes,
Generally.
Interesting.
Now, going back to Gladys, we talked about celebrating beauty under the Miss Uganda UK pageant, but also you are doing charity work.
Yes, we are.
What are you doing for us here in Uganda?
We're doing a number of things, but the campaign that is spearheading, or that we're leading on for now, 6 years, is the campaign against child sacrifice through making awareness to children who are the prime victims of child sacrifice. So that is what we are doing currently as the main thing for Miss Uganda UK. That is what we're standing for. We are saying that every child in Uganda should be educated about child sacrifice. A lot of times we see it in the papers for the adults to read, but the kids are not aware of what is their part to play and how are we helping them. So as Miss Uganda UK, that is what we have been pushing for.
And how are you doing that?
We used to go to schools and talk to children and finding out, do you know about child sacrifice or do you not? And we felt that talking was a bit not involving on their part because it became like a classroom conversation that they always have. So we brought up an art and writing challenge. So the art and writing challenge is for the kids to illustrate their knowledge about child sacrifice, the causes, the effects, what is their role, how can it be stopped, and things like that. So we go to schools ahead of time and give the kids this art and writing challenge, which is then given, which they will then participate. we give every participant a certificate to encourage the children, and then we select about 3 winners that we then give a token of school fees towards a contribution towards their school fees. So that's what we're doing in terms of how are we making awareness. That's
how many schools are we going to, Jan?
This time round, we will be going to 5 schools this week in Wachiso district.
Do you know the schools?
I don't know the names exactly, but I'm yet to find out very soon.
All right. Back in the UK, have you heard of or seen cases of child sacrifice?
In the UK, I would say it's definitely not a major issue as it is over here, and that's why the work we do is based in Uganda, even though in the UK we do raise awareness about it. Because when I speak to like some of my friends or people I know in the UK, they don't really know what exactly child sacrifice is. So our job over there is more like to raise awareness and raise money towards the cause over here.
Gladys?
Yes.
Do you have any personal, probably, experience with child sacrifice?
I wasn't sacrificed, hence
like,
why I'm here.
Do you know anyone?
No, but I was kidnapped at the age of 4.
Oh, wow.
And I got found after 3 days by a house help, and it was definitely not something that it was definitely a situation where you're stealing a child for a certain purpose. And at the time, they were killing children and smuggling gold between Uganda and Congo. That I was about 4 or 5. So I have had an experience where my family has had to lose me for a while and not having to know if I was going to come back or not. And they definitely knew if I wasn't going to come back, I was going to be dead. So when I contested for Miss Uganda UK, I saw a story of a child who got stolen at the age of 4, and I remembered I got stolen at the age of 4. Maybe I could never have come back. And then I revisited the situation of missing children in Uganda, and it was child sacrifice, very similar to what could have happened to me if I did not got help, if I hadn't been helped by somebody from the community. So I feel like it's our responsibility now to stand up for the children, because when we were children, there was people that stood up for us, especially me. Yeah.
For 4 days, you were taken.
Yes.
Do you look back at that experience and what do you feel?
I am grateful. I am grateful that somebody somebody who did not know me, but responded to me as a child that needed help and gave me the help that I needed. So I feel that. That's what it pushes me the more to say that I'm not going to stay in comfort or be oblivious about what's happening or turn a blind eye when I know exactly what's happening and what I could possibly do to stop it from happening to another child. I look at my life and I'm very grateful for where I've come from, where I am, where I'm heading, and for that to be taken away from a child because you are hoping to get riches, for example. The main reason of child sacrifice, people say it's poverty. But to be honest, the economic depression has just happened. So a lot of countries have had to go through economic hardships. And because our people are not informed, those that practice child sacrifice, they think, oh, Uganda is just too poor and this is the way now. If we end up slaughtering each other and our own children for the sake of wealth, what will the tomorrow of Uganda be like? Are our children going to grow up thinking it's part of Ugandan culture to sacrifice children? This is what we're here to do, and this is what keeps us going.
When you look back, 4 years old, you're taken. How were the 4 days for you?
Initially, it was exciting because I was away from my mom and I wasn't being told off. So initially, it was exciting for a few hours. Actually, it wasn't the whole night. Initially, it was exciting, and then later on, I realized I want to actually see mom. And then I started asking, can we go back home, please? And we called house helps auntie. So it was confusing for even the people to help me because I was calling this lady auntie. I didn't even know her name. So I was saying, auntie, can we go back home, please? And when she started to say no, or keep quiet, stop crying, I realized there's trouble.
Slapping you around, probably.
I thought that could possibly have come in because I was so used to that, so I don't know.
In other words, it's such a horrible experience for a child to have, because I know it can stain your mind, your heart, even when you are a grown-up. Jean, how can we be part of the campaign?
You can be part of the campaign by just supporting, helping us to raise awareness about it. Social media these days, I feel, is very important in terms of like grabbing the attention of people and raising awareness for such causes. So maybe you could help us promote on social media.
Gladys, you mentioned something to do with school fees.
Yes.
How can we be part of that?
Okay, so we are amazing. Yes, Sasha. No one asks about how to contribute with money, but this is what we're doing. We want to encourage children. It is their stuff. It is something about them, but they don't understand the relevance of it as much as we do the adults. So when we go to schools and kids participate in an art and writing challenge, we select about a few, and then we don't pay their whole school fees because school fees is quite expensive these days. But what we do is we make a contribution, say for example, of 200,000 per child. I mean, to our winners. And then when we put these boards, when we take it to the next schools, children are going to be inspired to participate. So how you can help is to probably help us contribute towards this school fees, even if it's 50,000. Which is entirely tiny. Even if it's 50,000 that we can add to what we're giving, that means we cover more schools and we have the same sort of, we implement the same plan. Instead of us, we don't have enough money, you know, so the next schools that we're going to, we're not giving any money. So that's how you can help, please.
All right, so there are so many viewers out there who probably are touched by the same story, who would want to contribute in a way. Just because we are running out of time, just give them your contacts, how they can get to you, how they can be part of the campaign even without necessarily being there physically.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
So if you go on our Facebook, it is missugandauk.org. If you go to our Facebook, it is Miss Uganda UK, not Miss Uganda, Miss Uganda UK. Instagram is Miss Uganda UK, and our website is www.missugandauk.org. So please go on there, message us. We are creating a fund at the moment, but we do have a special account that we're using for all this, facilitating the art and writing challenge in different schools. So that's how you please go on our social media or anything internet and connect.
Push for the message. Well,
thank you.
It was lovely having you both here.
Thank you very much.
To both Miss Uganda's UK. Lovely stuff. Well, to be part of this campaign, just go to their website, which is www.missugandauk.org, or you can continue the conversation on our website, which is www.ntv.co.ug, or our social media pages, that is Facebook, Twitter. Just look out for Morning at NTV or NTV Uganda, or you can talk to me directly at EDRISMATU, that is Idris Matu, and tell me how you can support the cause or what you want to see on the show. Well, coming up next is Mwashu Zamtia. Have a very wonderful morning.